And joining me now is Professor Kobi Michael, Senior Researcher at the INSS and the Misgav Institute. Kobi, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Kobi, the United States and France, along with 10 other nations who have supported this, have proposed a 21-day ceasefire. How realistic is this proposal given the current intensity of the conflict and given Netanyahu's words from just earlier?
I think that it is not so realistic. It is not well grounded to the reality. And I think that Israel will do a huge mistake if it will accept it. I think that the only proposal that Israel should accept is the full realization of Security Resolution 1701 from August 2006 and not stopping the fire until its full realization. Otherwise, we will find ourselves in front of a continuing threat, continuing manipulation and torture of Hezbollah with regard to the northern part of the state of Israel, with regard to the citizens who live there. And I think that there will be no government in Israel that will be capable to convince these residents to come back to their demolished home and to rehabilitate their communities.
So maybe you can elaborate a little bit about this Resolution 1701 for our viewers. What is it that we strive to get to with this resolution?
Resolution 1701 from August 2006, and this is a Security Council resolution, which is obliged. This resolution was following the Second Lebanon War, and it says that all the area between the recognized international border, the blue line, recognized by the UN and by the international community, and the Litani River will be empty for from any military presence of Hezbollah. And a very robust UNIFIL or UN peacekeeping force known as UNIFIL was established. UNIFIL was there before, but it was re-established. A very robust UN peacekeeping force composed of leading countries like Germany, Spain, France, and so on. And this peacekeeping operation force was responsible to assure, to monitor, to control, and to assure that Hezbollah will have no military presence there, and to prevent any sort of military supply that will reach to Hezbollah. So, as everybody knows, this resolution was not realized since its first beginning, and It must be realized. Otherwise, we are going to find ourselves in another October 7th. And this is the reason that I said what I said before with regard to the Israeli position, as far as I understand, should be.
So given Hezbollah's lack of adherence to this resolution, how can we expect, whether in diplomacy or militarily speaking, how can we expect Israelis to trust that this will be applied?
Israel will not trust only on diplomacy, and I think that we have learned the lessons, the very heartening lessons, and Israel will control itself this territory. I mean, the territory between the international border and the Litani River, and not by necessarily military presence on this piece of land, but by having intelligence control. And whenever we will have intelligence indication that Hezbollah is trying to regroup itself, we will enter and we will smash them, exactly as we are doing in Jenin, Nablus, Tubas, or exactly as we are going to do in the Gaza Strip.
You know, I read today that some are of the opinion that only by assassinating Hezbollah leader Hassan Nasrallah, that would put an end to this whole ordeal with the terrorist organization Hezbollah in Lebanon. Would you agree with that statement?
I'm not sure at all. I think that we need Nasrallah, because if Nasrallah will not be there, I'm not sure that we are going to have a reliable address. I'm not sure that his potential successor will be more convenient for the Israelis or for the others. I think that we have to continue hitting Hezbollah. We have to continue signaling to Hezbollah that we are prepared to an all-out war, that we are not afraid from an all-out war, and Hezbollah must understand, and the state of Lebanon must understand, and the international community must understand what might be the terrible consequences of such an all-out war.
Professor Kobi Michael, thank you very much.
Thank you.